President Trump's return to office was marked by a flurry of activity, where he delivered nearly 100 executive orders on day one of his second term. As expected, Trump swiftly reversed many of the Biden-era policies and advanced many of his campaign pledges on immigration, border control, trade, and tariffs, energy policy, the Fed workforce, and other key priorities. Given the significant impact these executive orders can have on the economy and the financial markets, here are the top 5 questions we've been receiving after President Trump's active first weeks. Have tariffs been lighter than expected? President Trump's assertive stance on tariffs primarily served as a negotiating tactic to secure strategic advantages in other areas. Expect any tariffs will be country-specific rather than universal, with potential exemptions for certain industries. For instance, President Trump has threatened a 25% tariff on imports from Canada unless they take more action to curb immigration across the border. However, it is unlikely that all Canadian goods will be targeted. Imposing a tariff on Canadian oil, the largest import from Canada, would likely raise fuel prices for US consumers, which contradicts Trump's goal of lowering energy prices. How will the crackdown on immigration impact the economy? Campaign promises to crack down on illegal immigration should remain a focal point in 2025. Right out of the gate, he implemented stronger immigration enforcement measures, including declaring a national emergency at the southern border, reinstating the Remain in Mexico program, ending birthright citizenship, and initiating some deportations. These policies could potentially slow economic growth, increase wages, and drive up inflation. However, some executive orders might face legal challenges or logistical hurdles, which could mitigate their impact. Given that immigration has been a significant driver of job and economic growth in recent years, estimates are suggesting it boosted 2023-2024 job growth by up to 100,000 jobs per month. Any policy changes leading to reduced immigration will be critical to monitor in the coming months. Sectors like agriculture, construction, hospitality, and restaurants could feel the immediate effects. How will the government's hiring freeze impact the labor market? While a hiring freeze sounds ominous, incoming presidents have historically implemented one. In fact, the last 6 presidents have enacted a hiring freeze while in office. While there are some concerns that this could lead to a further slowdown for the labor market, I am not overly concerned. Why? Federal government workers only make up 1.9% of the total workforce. That's nearly the lowest level on record. And considering that federal government workers have only accounted for 2.5% of jobs added over the last 2 years, President Trump's hiring freeze should hardly make a dent in the overall labor market. More importantly, with private hiring plans at healthy levels and job openings above historical averages, job growth should remain positive and supportive of the labor market in the coming months. Will Trump's national energy emergency support lower oil prices? President Trump swiftly declared a national energy emergency, vowing to reverse President Biden's energy policies, speed up permitting, and reduce regulations to boost domestic energy production. However, growth of production ultimately depends on CapEx decisions by energy companies. Investors expect energy producers to maintain capital discipline, such as returning cash to shareholders through dividends and buybacks. Given that the US is already the largest global oil producer, President Trump has limited influence over increasing production growth. Economic conditions and supply-demand factors will continue to determine oil prices. Will the Trump administration continue to focus on tech? President Trump quickly announced a new private partnership between Oracle, OpenAI, and SoftBank, officially named Stargate, to build the critical infrastructure needed to further AI development in the US, such as data centers, power grids, and high-speed networks. This early achievement underscores the administration's commitment to enhancing America's tech capacity and maintaining its position as a global leader in AI, particularly ahead of China. Additionally, the Department of Defense has pledged to prioritize using AI to modernize national security and cyber threat responses, including AI-enhanced weapons like drones. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more updates as many of these priorities are changing quickly.